Yo, what is going on, guys? Cameron here. As you can see, we're going to be reviewing this bad boy. It's the Ducky One Mini. It's perfect. It doesn't have the QWERTY key type, as you can see here. I'm just kidding, guys. This is the Ducky One Mini. It's a beautiful keyboard, beautiful mechanical keyboard. I'll be diving into why it's one of the better mechanical keyboards you can buy on the market right now. It's super sick. The lights look really good on it. And yeah, stay tuned. I'll be reviewing everything about this little boy. One of the things that's always really impressive with a respected brand like Ducky is that their boxing is always superb. I almost forgot how small this keyboard was going to be because of how small this box is. I was like, how is a keyboard supposed to fit in here? This is actually the first 60% keyboard I've ever had. I've only ever had 100% keyboards. It'll take a day or two to kind of get used to the smaller look of the keyboard and how to use the function keys for the other keys. And we get a Qbert kind of design to it with some boxes with the different switches all around it. So kind of a minimal design, looks pretty sick. It just has one port on it, which is for the USB-C. Has 4 switches on the back, which is for changing the function keys. So right here they give you some customized keycaps that you can replace the stock keycaps with, as well as a tool to peel off the keycaps. And then it gives you your own customized spacebar, which looks sick. It doesn't include this customized coiled and aviator cable that I bought separately, but it does include its own standard USB-C cable. And this is what it looks like with the spacebar that's customized when it's lit up. It looks pretty cool. It's a bunny riding a skateboard with a rocket, I guess, attached to it. Alright, what's going on, guys? So I just wanted to make this as a little update. Razer recently, last year, came out with the Huntsman Mini. It's this basically a 60% keyboard. It technically is the fastest keyboard on the market, so I did want to bring it up in this review. If you're looking for the fastest keyboard possible, this might be your one. Now, I'm an old school mechanical keyboard guy, and that's why I kind of stuck with the MX Cherry switches on the Ducky, because Razer has their own types of switches, which you can get two choices with, a clicky or linear options. So if you're looking for the fastest keyboard, check it out at Razer.com. Now, when it comes to the Ducky One Mini, this is very important. It is only available in 60%. If you need your F keys in the top without holding FN and pressing your number keys at the top, then it might be best to maybe look at different types of keyboards, like something that's up to 100% to get all your other functional keys. But it is a very quick keyboard. It comes with tons of options for switches, which you won't really see in other brands. Even has some of the Kale brands, which are supposedly really good as well. I went with the MX Silver because it has the it has the quickest actuation out of the other switches. Now, it is linear, so if you're looking for something that's more tactile or clicky, you might want to go with either like blues or browns. If you like, feeling the switch, the actual actuation happen, then those might be your better options. I just wanted something that has very shallow and fast actuation, so with silver. You get a little bonus too, which is kind of cool. I went ahead and got the pin, which I haven't pinned onto anything yet, but that's kind of nice that they throw that in there. And it is also double shot PBT, so it's another huge benefit with it. And it's going to cost you about $99, which is about $20 less than the Huntsman Mini that Razer has, so it's actually one of the lower cost for a professional keyboard that you can get right now. One of the other really popular brands that are a really good keyboard, 4.5 stars, is the GMMK Compact. It's a super good keyboard as well, but I just wanted to bring it up. Now, one issue that people have been noticing with the reviews on this is that some of the stabs, not all of the keyboards, but some of them have been a little loose, where the Ducky One Mini has had a little bit stronger stabs, stabilizers in their keyboards, so at least the stock ones that come in. One of the other really cool benefits though with this keyboard is you can remove the switches. You can't actually remove the switches in your Ducky One Mini. They're soldered into it, So if you're planning on changing your switches, go with a different keyboard like the GMMK. So that's why I'm opening up about these other keyboards, is because there are some cons, at least on the Ducky One 2 Mini. Now this isn't really a con if you love the switches that you get in your keyboard. So I highly recommend researching what switches you want, especially because there's so many options on the Ducky One 2 Mini. So I want to just briefly go over these switches that I got, because a lot of people want the fastest possible switches, and if that's what you're after, the MX Speed Silver, since it is speed in the name, you're gonna get faster speed with it. It's gonna take a while to get used to. I was using brown switches before I used the silver switches, but it has the least amount of pre-travel, which is when the actual switch happens, about 1.2 millimeters, where it's usually like 2 millimeters in other keyboards. So that's why it means that you can have faster. That's why it's faster. So it has no click, no audible noise when you press it down, besides the keycap hitting the bottom of your keyboard. That's the only sound that happens in it. That's it. So they're really cool. I'd recommend going to the site too if you want to see what the other switches do that are offered by Ducky. You can go to cherrymx.de and just look at all the switches that they have. You'll notice also the operating force. Some of them are going to use more force to actually press the button down. It's pretty minimal. It's usually between like 45 to 60. The Speed Silver is the least. It's at 45. And yeah, it's kind of cool. All in all, guys, I think it's an excellent keyboard you can get on the market still to this day, even though they did come out with this Ducky One 2 Mini quite a while back, about 2 years ago, I believe. But yeah, this has been my review, and hope you guys have a wonderful afternoon and happy shopping to all of you.